I am going to give you the ideal schedule for a day that you have a big festive dinner like Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, a holiday party, New Year's Day, whatever it may be. I'm going to lay out a schedule that's worked fantastically well for tens of thousands of my clients over the years to eat big time while preventing body fat accumulation. First and foremost, these meals usually take place later in the day, afternoon, dinner, or even the evening. Great. So the first thing that you should do is fast from the period following dinner the night before all the way up until breakfast the next day. And that fasted period of 16 to 18 hours is very significant. Yes, it reduces calories. That's one factor of many that has an impact on fat loss, but also helps to cleanse fat cells in a way. It also can help to improve insulin sensitivity, right? That's very important because if our insulin sensitivity is running wild and it gets really high with carbohydrate intake, you're in fat storage mode. So using a fasted period during that day, then eating a lunch, right, is very important of high protein from green vegetables, also high fiber and good dietary fats from avocado and olive oil, and make it like a normal lunch that makes you feel satisfied and so forth. And you want to use at that meal some extra alpha omega M3, maybe about 4 alpha omega M3 and 3 EZ14 at that lunch meal that gets your body off to a good start. I would also then prepare yourself to work out an hour or two before when that big meal is going to take place for dinner, right? So maybe late afternoon, you want to get that workout in. And I would suggest doing a weight training workout. Cluster 6 pause happens to be a really good timing for that in terms of how it has an impact on metabolism. It also burns up a lot of glycogen to create more space for carbohydrate. But before your workout, 30 minutes before, I would use 4-GCX10. That'll improve your training performance. You will have no jitters from that whatsoever because it does not contain stimulants, because you want that workout to be really intense, right? The greater the impact on metabolism, the more carbohydrates you burn, the less damage you're going to have from that big holiday meal. And you want to use the 100% MR and the muscle synthesis powder 30 minutes before the training session as well to accelerate recovery and also to improve body composition, right, with the muscle synthesis powder and the 100% MR having a greater impact on recovery. And then immediately post-training again, you want to use the 100% MR and the muscle synthesis powder. Give yourself an hour or two, and then you're going to have the big meal. And in that situation, you want to have 8 alpha omega M3 and 6 of the EZ14 for that big meal. It's going to help to prevent body fat accumulation through several proven pathways. Here are a couple. One, it's going to help to keep billions of fat cells clean and pristine, especially when food is taken during a meal following exercise. The alpha omega M3 acts as, and the EZ14, nutrient partitioning agents, which means it's going to help to drive carbohydrate into hungry muscles instead of spilling over into billions of fat cells. The alpha omega M3 also helps to keep insulin levels in check, right? It's an important principle of those essential fats, meaning your body will respond more favorably to the foods that you eat, so insulin levels don't run wild, because when they do, man, you're in fat storing mode. The alpha omega M3 and the EZ14, because they help you respond better to the meals, help to lower hunger, also help to get rid of cravings, and you're not going to find yourself artificially hungry following a meal. So after you had a big dinner, then looking in the middle of the night for more snacks, right? The alpha omega M3 and the EZ14 balance things out so that doesn't happen. And an hour or two before bed, it's really important to use 2 of the fat-reduced FBO5 nighttime. Helps you transition into restful sleep, helps you get better sleep. The better your sleep, the better the body responds in terms of carbohydrate, and has many other fat-burning properties just by naturally improving your sleep. I would also use the fat-reduced FBO5 daytime formula first thing in the morning and early afternoon, because it's been proven to have a huge impact on metabolism and many other factors that govern fat burning. You know, you can look at the fat-reduced FBO5 page on the store page, and you'll be able to see the study that Dr. Serrano conducted where it helped people to increase metabolic expenditure by over 500 calories per day after 30 days of use. That's really impressive. But anytime you're trying to lose body fat, and also especially stubborn body fat, the fat-reduced FBO5 day and nighttime formula, absolutely fantastic. So that's a sample day as to how you would organize things. And I'm telling you, when people put this into place and have a strategy, they're so much less stressed going to the holidays because they know they can enjoy themselves and not feel guilty and not have huge problems. But again, if you're wanting some customized help, email me 7 days a week and I'm happy to help you. Scott at Infinity Fitness. Happy holidays.